Hello everyone, I'm Em, welcome to TechBlock, and today we're going to be taking a look at the smart Wi-Fi enabled USB powered LED strip from Symphonia. Now this isn't your regular LED strip, so I've already reviewed a USB powered LED strip on the channel before from Symphonia once again. Today we're going to be taking a look at a very different USB LED strip. So not only is this a USB powered LED strip, but it is also a smart one that connects to your Wi-Fi router. It uses one of these Magic Home Wi-Fi LED controllers. Now, I'd advise you not to scan the QR code on the back here, and basically don't download the Magic Home app. Instead, either download the Magic Hue app, or if you absolutely have to, get the Magic Home Pro app. But stay away from Magic Home. The app is quite buggy and slow, and I'd advise you to download the Magic Hue app, as that is currently, I believe, the most up-to-date app for these types of devices. So not only can you control this smart LED strip via an app on your phone, like Magic Home or Magic Hue, but you can also control the LED strip via voice assistants, such as Amazon Echo or Google Home, for example. Alexa, set subwoofer color to red.
Okay.
There you go, set the LED strip to red. And it even has integration with If This Then That, which adds loads of functionality and features to pretty much any smart device that you have. Anyway, let's take a look at the actual contents of the package and what you get. And by the way, everything you see in this video is linked down below in the description, so if you're wondering what my keyboard is, what my mouse mat is, or where you can buy this LED strip from Symphonia, there's plenty of links down below so you guys can go check them out and buy anything you see here on Amazon. Anyway, let's continue on with the video. So what do you actually get when you buy one of these smart USB powered LED strips from Symphonia? So first of all, you get the LED strips themselves in this roll. You also get some free M tape that you can stick to the back of this Wi-Fi smart controller, and you can stick it onto the back of a monitor or a TV or anywhere you'd like, really, which is quite handy. So this is a very nice inclusion with the product, I suppose. We also have a USB port to DC power. Now this cable is see-through, so that's quite different. Usually these are black, but this one is transparent, which is cool. You also get a 24-key remote. Now this is your generic infrared, the 24-key remote. Now you get this kind of remote with just about any LED strip that you buy. Now you can control this LED strip using this remote through the infrared sensor right here. And make sure before you use the remote to remove the plastic piece at the bottom here to actually make the remote work. You also get this with the package. Now I'm not entirely sure what the purpose of this is, as these are pretty much just like sticky strips that you can peel off, so I'm quite confused what the purpose of this is. You do also get a 4-pin connector right here that you can connect LED strips with. And by the way, I've already unboxed this LED strip before, and I've set everything up about a week ago, just to make sure everything works and that the LED strip is actually a good product and stuff. Here we have the LED strip. Now bear in mind that this isn't one LED strip, it is actually separated by these extensions here, but I believe you can remove that. And by the way, you do get 4 of these LED strips. Each strip is half a meter long with maybe like 15 centimeter extension cables in between. However, I'm going to try and remove the extension cable to see if we can just have one consecutive strip using the included connector here. So all you have to do is just plug the LED strips in together. There you go, you have one consecutive strip. Now they do only include one additional 4-pin connector for the LED strip. However, you can buy a few more on Amazon. They're very inexpensive. I'll leave a link in the description down below for you guys to check out. Right, so let's plug the LED strip in. I'm going to be plugging it into my keyboard here, as my keyboard does have a spare USB port there. So take your USB to DC cable, plug that into the Magic Home controller, plug the USB into a USB port. I'm just going to be using my keyboard at the moment. Now you want to make sure you don't mess this part up. So there's an arrow here and there's an arrow here. Now make sure both these arrows are pointing at each other and not at the opposite side. So let's plug this in. So this is the LED strip plugged in correctly. As you can see, it is working. If we flip it around and plug it in, the LED strip will not work. Make sure everything is connected properly, which is very simple. Just make sure all the arrows are pointing at each other. There you go, the LED strip is working, and for the time being we can use the remote to change the colors and stuff. Just make sure you point the remote at the IR receiver right here in order for it to work. So we can set it to red, green, blue, white. We have flash, strobe, fade, and smooth. For now, I'm going to be leaving it on fade, and you can also increase the brightness or speed by using the brightness up or brightness down button. For a USB powered LED strip, these are actually very bright, which is always good. So as I've already been using this LED strip for around a week or two, I have already set it up behind my subwoofer in the corner of my desk there, and I've named the LED strip subwoofer so I can control it with my Amazon Echo, for example. Alexa, turn off subwoofer.
Okay.
There you go, the LED strips turns off. Alexa, turn on subwoofer. There you go, and it turns back on. And it's going to continue on fading through the colors. So very cool stuff. So I'm going to plug the LED strip into a USB port in the corner of my desk and plug in the LED strip controller into the other LED strips already mounted onto my subwoofer. So let's go ahead and do that now. Alright, so we're underneath my table now. I have my subwoofer right here, you can just barely see me. But in the corner of my desk here, I have a 3-port power extension here that also has 6 USB ports. So I can plug in the LED strip into one of the USB ports that it has right there, and then I can plug in the controller into the LED strip, of course. Alexa, set subwoofer color to red.
Okay.
There you go, set the LED strip to red. Now I feel like this type of LED strip that's smart and powered by USB has some interesting use cases. So let's say for example you want to add an LED strip behind your PC case or inside your PC case, maybe behind your desk or behind your monitors for example, but you don't have any spare power sockets nearby. However, you do have many spare USB ports that this can be powered by, which is fantastic. So you don't need a dedicated power socket to power this LED strip. It can simply be powered by USB and you can control it via the Magic Q app, if this then that, and a smart voice assistant like Amazon Echo or Google Home. So overall, I'm really quite impressed by this product and its unique use cases. Let's jump into the Magic Q app that's free to download on the App Store and take a look at some cool functions that it has. So let's jump into the app. First of all, you'll see that I currently have 2 LED strips set up on the Magic Q app. The first one is called LED strip and it's the strip mounted behind my desk. And the second one is called subwoofer, which is the LED strip that's mounted behind my subwoofer. But for video purposes, I've moved this LED strip behind my phone so you guys can see what's going on. Let's jump into the subwoofer LED strip and check out some cool functions. So first of all, you can turn it off or on via this button right here. As you can see, we can press it on, off. Using this color wheel right here, you can select up to 16 million different colors. You can also set some presets if you'd like to, and adjust the brightness on here as well. We can also go over to the CCT tab and adjust the white color temperature. So at the moment it's set to 5500. However, we can set it to 9000, which would be a cool white, or we could go all the way down to 2000 to have a warm white. We also have a functions tab right here, which basically has 20 pre-made functions for you to choose from, ranging from 7-color crossfade to cyan gradual change. We have red, blue crossfade, we have blue strobe flash, we have purple strobe flash, white strobe flash, 7-color jumping change, and in each one of these functions right here, you can adjust the speed of the animation, all the way from 1 to 100. And if for whatever reason you don't like any of the pre-made functions here, feel free to create your own one by pressing on customs and then add new mode. Moving on, we have the microphone tab, which uses your phone's microphone to turn the LED strip on or off. So whenever you're speaking or you're playing music on your phone via an app like Spotify for example, the LED strip will react to the audio levels by changing colors and increasing brightness as well. So this function here works very well, especially with apps like Spotify for example. We also have a dedicated music tab, however this tab requires you to have music downloaded on your phone. And finally we have the camera app here, that allows you to capture any color on your phone. Now you can either set this to manual and press capture color yourself, or even set it to auto. There is also this alarm button at the top here, which we can press. And on here you can add a timer, so we can turn the lights on every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Confirm, there we go, we can save that. So the light will turn off on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday at 7 o'clock. Moving on, we also have the if this then that integration. So if we go over to the search bar and type in Magic Q, there we go, we have Magic Q right here. And here they have a couple pre-made applets that you can choose from. And if you don't like any of the applets that you see here, feel free to make your own by going to My Applets, pressing the plus button, and then creating your own one right here. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I sure had a lot of fun making it. And I hope to see you in another video soon. Goodbye.